whoop, bee whoop, bee whoop. We have a patient in room 1 with signs of a stuffy nose and a sore throat. Okay, everybody, we need to diagnose our patient here. Chase, what do you think?
Well, Dr. House, I think it's probably the regular common cold. After all, sore throat, stuffy nose, the signs all fit.
Interesting, Britt. What about you, Foreman? What is your street knowledge telling you? First of all, House, racist. Second of all, I agree with Chase. I think it's probably just the common cold. No big deal. No big deal, you think. Huh. Idiots. If our patient isn't injected with vintage 2000s Nickelodeon Guac, they will die.
House, what are you talking about? I don't believe that for a second. I'm going to start them on an IV drip right away. They just need to get hydrated.
Beep. The patient is now going into cardiac arrest. I told you, it's not the common cold. It's something much worse. Well, we can't inject her with the Guac. That would kill her. She's already dying. She can't die twice. Just give her the 2000s vintage Guac, Foreman.
I feel so much better.
I'm cured, thank you. What did I tell you? I knew it. Vintage 2000s Nickelodeon Guac solves everything. And it was probably Lupus. Now, just so we're clear, you did that, you sick freak. 1,500 of you voted on a commander deck that's a functioning hospital so that nobody can die. And I will give you a hospital, all right. But also, Jester's Privilege, Monkey's Paw, Frank Sinatra. I'll do it my way. So welcome to the hospital deck. Now, before we dive right on in, if you can't already tell at this point, I'm the most unhinged deck builder on the internet. So if you've got a weird, wacky, silly, goofy idea, challenge me in the comments down below. The one with the most votes, I have to build. And of course, while you're down there, hey, leave a like and subscribe. Maybe hit that bell notification. Maybe if you're on mobile, you can hype up this video. I don't care. Mwah, please do. Anyway, our commanders, of course, Dr. House, MD, red, white, black, 04 human, who rolls the dice, which is pretty much what Dr. House does in every episode. He really doesn't know what he's doing. So many people, so many malpractice things. He's rolling the dice. And the robots that Dr. House makes are obviously his teammates. Out of the 8 people here, he bosses 6 of them around. That's pretty awesome. Now, of course, say what you will about our Sherlock Holmes allegory of a character, because if you didn't know that, Holmes, house, home, house, it's an allegory. Dr. House is actually very good at medicine, and so are we, with the main character of this deck, Goblin Surgeon. He's 1 red mana, and he can regenerate a target creature after we sacrifice a goblin. Just to make sure you get this, any target creature we can regenerate, which is going to be our opponents. I took it to mean that when nobody can die, it saves our opponent's stuff. Monkey's Paw, Frank Sinatra. Anyways, the medical industry, of course, sacrifices a lot of people. Just like how we sacrifice the goblins, nurses and medical practitioners, their mental health isn't cared about. It's an allegory. Anyways, we need to go goblin mode. So we've got the classic Krenko Mob Boss. He's the season 1 Dr. House, where he's in his prime. All right, he's making so many goblins. Everyone knows Krenko. Need I say more? But what about Krenko in season 8, where he's kind of meh? That season wasn't that good. But this Krenko's okay. He's just meh. He's not as good as the other one. Krenko Baron of Tin Street, though. This is season 1. He's in his prime because we're making artifacts all the time. We're making robots and we're making treasures. And when they're put in the graveyard, we can pay the 1 to make a goblin, and it gains haste, which doesn't matter because we're just going to use it to save someone's life. It's genius. Making treasures to get goblins. That's what I said. Anyway, Sling Gang Lieutenant makes goblins. Siege Gang Commander makes goblins. Beetleback Chief, you guessed it, he makes goblins. It's all awesome. So those goblins will save lives. And to get our goodies, of course, we're going to recruit them because, you got to go to med school and get recruited. Comes into play, find any number of goblins, put them on top of your deck in the order you want. This card's cracked. Bogart Harbinger. Sounds like something House would call somebody he doesn't like. Anyway, 2 in a black. Comes into play, search up a goblin, put it in your library, and put it on top. Goblin Matron. 2 and a red. Enters, find a goblin, put it into your hand, shuffle. Cool. Goblin Ringleader. Meh. He's okay. Reveal the top 4 of your library. Any of the goblins, put them into your hand. And Muxus Goblin Grandee. 6 mana. Enters the top 6 of our library. All goblin cards with CMC 5 or less, which is most of them, put them on the battlefield. This guy's pretty cracked, but only the top 6. Anyways, we're efficient, like Dr. House. Look at him. He's doing his little lab work and stuff. Very efficient. Now, all doctors have an oath to do no harm. So we're going to do that by gambling. What? To go find an Isochron Scepter. Whoa, where am I going with this? We're going to imprint Everybody Lives, the best doctor card ever. 1 and a white, all creatures are hexproof, indestructible. Players are hexproof, and basically indestructible as well, because they can't lose life, they can't lose the game, and they can't win the game. So just Everybody Lives. We're doing the full doctor thing. Everyone is healed. It's perfect. Now, of course, you might say, we cured Lupus, but obviously gambling could be bad for you. So we're going to card draw instead. Skull Clamp. Something dies, we draw cards. Species Specialist. Goblins die, draw cards. Mentor the Meek. A goblin is born, pay a little bit of mana, draw a card. Village Rites. Sack a goblin, draw some cards. Corrupted Conviction. Sack a gobbo, draw some cards. Now, of course, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, and so is Dr. House, because at the end of the day, we cured Lupus. Now, although you might say, hey, we need more healing, that's fine. Mad Auntie, 2 and a black, you can tap it to regenerate another target goblin. And it's also the same structure as Dr. House. 1 part cunning, 1 part wise, and many, many parts demented. And also, Mad Auntie sounds like House MD, right? You know what I'm saying? It flows. There's also Wart, Boggart Auntie, a lot of aunties who heal people. 2 a black and a red for a fearful Goblin Shaman. On our upkeep, we can return a target goblin card from our graveyard to our hand. You know what I say? Better late than never. So they're sort of like a doctor, just a little bit late, but better than not ever getting you back. So our goblins could die and we get them back. Pretty cool. And we're going to use this on Krenko a lot because he gets removed like nobody's business. It's good. But healthcare isn't free, as we all know. So we're going to make our opponents pay for stuff. You think we're saving you for free? No shot. Archangel of Tithes, pay up. We got Ghostly Prison, pay up. Seedborn Muse, pay up. They're never going to attack us. You're going to swing on the peaceful guy, the guy who's sacrificing our own goblins to save you? How could you? Norn's Annex also says you could pay life, which is good. And Norn's Decree says, hey, if you hit us, you're going to get a poison counter, buddy. You're going to get Lupus, slowly but surely. There's also Mangara the Diplomat. If you swing at us, I'm profiting. I'm drawing cards. When you're casting your spells, I'm drawing cards. And Smothering Tithe, because it's a tithe. It's a tax for the hospitals. It's good. And also, he has gold coming out of his mouth. Probably Lupus. Now, how do we win? Obviously, Dr. House is all about healing people and being nice. So we have an oath to protect. Do no harm. So we're going to use Divine Intervention, the power of the gods, to draw the game. So that way nobody loses. It's just a draw. Wow. It's a pacifist ending. But that doesn't work all the time. More realistically, we're going to give our opponents Lupus. Maddening Hex, 1 and 2 red. When they cast a spell, we D6 them to death. And it's good because Dr. House cares about rolling dice. So it's a win-win. There's also Lupus of Shaken Faith, 1 and a red. Whenever somebody casts a spell, they take damage, pretty much. There's Harsh Mentor MD. Whenever an opponent activates something, they take damage. And Spiteful Vicodin, 2 red or black or red or black. And then when you draw cards, you take damage. Is genius. Now, of course, more realistically, we're going to use loops. You see what I did there? It's like Lupus, but anyway. Goblin Sharpshooter, when stuff dies, he gets untapped and you can tap him to deal damage to a player. Goblin Bombardment, of course, you can sack those extra goblins that we aren't using to save our opponent's stuff to deal damage to their faces. Pashalek Mons sounds like something Dr. House would call somebody of color, which is racist. But Dr. House has his flaws. There's also Krenko Mob Boss. Of course, making those goblins we're going to sacrifice. Impact Tremors, when our goblins come in, do damage. It's all very nice. Now, some honorable mentions. I like Swarming Goblins in this deck because guess what? You're rolling dice. It does it all. You're rolling dice to make goblins. It's genius. It's that treasure thing again. But the treasure also have goblins. And what if we doubled it? Delina Wild Mage. You roll a dice, you get treasure, you get robots, and you possibly get more swarming goblins, which then could make more swarming goblins, which make more goblins, which let us heal people better. And by healing them, they're slowly dying. It's genius. There's no money in the cure, just money in the treatment. Never forget that. Now, a summary for the ADHD. In order to go full Dr. House mode, we're going to need to go full Goblin mode first. By tutoring up our saving grace of this deck, Goblin Surgeon. No one will remove him because we're using him to save our opponent's board. And if they do try to remove him, we have Mad Auntie, who can regenerate him, or Wart, who can regenerate him posthumously when he is dead. And we use our powers of medicine and science to save the world, because only by all of us working together and protecting each other can we all come together and watch more Dr. House. It's really good. That does bring us to the end of the video, though. If you like it, leave a like. If you subscribe, subscribe. If it hypes you up, get hyped. And if it makes you want to hit the bell notification, hit the bell notification. I've also got a Patreon. Shout out to everybody. You guys get access to behind the scenes stuff and polls and Q&As. And that's kind of the same thing. But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fun stuff. Support me, please. Anyway, I've also got a Discord linked in the description down below. It's free and fun and cool. Come check it out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.